We're here to break down the Village, which is our shared membership platform now. So, before we dive in, Britt, why don't we introduce ourselves for the lovely people who'll be watching this video?
Hi, my name is Brittany. I am founder of Teaching to a Riot and partner in Rewired Education.
Yeah, and I'm Ashlyn. I am founder of the Conscious Connection Group and also partner in Rewired Education. And together, Brittany and I started the Ignited podcast a couple years ago. And we always knew that eventually we wanted to work together and build our businesses in a way that they're able to join paths. And then this past
Mm-hmm.
spring, we were like, let's just do it. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, we've officially have been merging, and that's why you're going to see us doing a lot more things together. Our offer suite, The Village, is going to house products and resources from both of our businesses. And we're just trying to make The Village be the most comprehensive spot that educators can go to get support navigating behaviors, to get support being neuroaffirming in the classroom, to get support being a consciously led educator. And so that's kind of why we made this, right? That's why we're here. And right now we are going to give you a tour of how the Village works. That way when you join, you're not like, oh, cool, what do I do? You could be like, oh, cool, I know exactly what to do. So let me take you on a tour, and then both Brittany and I are going to give you some recommendations of some resources to check out, because once you join the Village, everything is included within it. So let's take a tour, shall we?
So excited.
All right, so once you log in, you're going to have a profile that you can customize. You can say who you are, where you're from, give us a bio about yourself. And this is what your screen will look like. So on the right-hand side, you'll see upcoming events right here. You're going to see some more recent posts that were just interacted with. And then there's a whole bunch of spaces on the side right here. So there's also the course, let's not do that again, which is housed inside the Village. If you join my course, you have access to it in the same place. If you are not a member of the course, you won't have that space, but you'll see everything else. So what you're going to see is the Start Here button, and that's where this video is going to be located. And basically any information just going over how to use this program, what to do first, what to do next. Then there's the space for upcoming events. This is where we will list all upcoming events that are going to occur inside the Village. We have a monthly live event every single month. Sometimes there are two, like this month we have two events happening. It just depends on the month and who's coming in to present. The neighborhood is our next area where you can post questions, conversations, ask for support, all about your current position, your current struggles, what you're working on. This is kind of meant to be like a supportive, educational, research-based group chat. The next area is minis, and this has been a crowd favorite lately. These are trainings that are under 10 minutes long that go over a strategy, a skill, just something that's going to be able to help you in the classroom. And they're quick, they're they're digestible. That way you can watch them on your lunch break, on your prep time, and then feel refueled so you're able to continue going throughout your day. The watch and learn area is similar, where it gives you a lot of research, gives you information and strategies, but these are where our longer trainings are going to be housed. So trainings that could be anywhere from like 15 minutes to 2 hours long, because Brittany and I have been known to talk on occasion. So sometimes they're a bit longer than that. They also have workbooks and materials linked here as well. So if you are like, what can I do to really support my students with their behaviors, then we have some really in-depth trainings here. This is also very SEO optimized. So see how this is like for test PBIS. If you go to your search bar right here and you type in PBIS, you're going to see any resources or trainings that we have that are also pertaining to PBIS or anti-PBIS in our case. The next area is the Made for Middle School curriculum. This is a curriculum built for educators I would say fourth grade is a bit stretched, but like fifth grade through ninth grade that are SEL based that teach your kids the silent skills they need to succeed in school and in life. And they all start with games too, so it gets buy-in from your students. All the materials are there. There's also a family communication piece as well. And there are, I think, about 10 different units in here that are broken down for you to use. So check these out. Also, all resources are linked at the top, so you can click on that link, go into the resource itself, and then you can go file, make a copy, and have your own copy of this resource. The next area is resources for teachers, and we have resources for students too. So the difference between these two things is who the resource is facing. So when it's resources for teachers, it's something that's going to make your life easier that you wouldn't share with students, but something that's going to help make you a better teacher for your students. Versus resources for students, this is where things are directly pertaining to your kids that you could even project to them and show them. And it's going to help them with their learning, with their growing, and with their behavior. And then we have the newsletter, which is where we kind of almost like a blog style where we give information to you, some strategy, some supports for you as well. And then finally, the newest space that we are adding on because of this merge is going to be the Ignited podcast, where we will include all episodes, all descriptions, any materials that we mention will also be linked here. Like I know inside the podcast episodes, we sometimes say, oh, check out levels inside the village. Well, levels is going to be linked here because you're already inside the village if you're here. So this is the village membership platform. Brittany and I have been working so hard trying to make it be the best it can be for you. And we have educators from all over the world who are currently in here using it and loving it. And we are excited to welcome you into this platform as well, because it takes a village to raise a kid to be a teacher, and we're happy to be a part of yours. The last part of this training is not training. We're so used to doing trainings, I'm saying training. The last part of this call video is going to be just us giving you some recommendations for the first areas that you can look at for resources. And the first thing that I would recommend educators check out inside the village are Levels Classroom Management System. And again, just search in the search bar Levels and you'll see it. There's a training there as well. And this is a system for classroom management that gets you off of needing classroom management systems. Sounds a little ironic. That's intentional. The goal is that this system will be a bridge to get you from relying heavily on using classroom management systems to not needing them at all. It's the bridge to get you there. And then the other thing I would recommend is the Raggrr training. Raggrr is spelled Raggrr. And this is the training that helps you manage behaviors and support students consciously. And Brittany, what would you recommend that educators check out first?
I recommend from the kind of the TTR side of things, checking out the Power of Regulation workshop. It is in the workshop series, which is in the workshop series tab, which is on the left-hand side menu. It has a workbook. It's going to inform you on all things regulation.
And I'm going to share my screen too so people can see it right here.
Yeah, it's an excellent workshop, very comprehensive. It's like all good information. Everybody needs to know, but it's especially useful as a teacher.
Definitely. Awesome. Well, we hope that you guys enjoy the village as much as we've enjoyed creating it for you. And please message us. You also have the messaging area too. I'll show you that. Message us if you have any questions, and you can send us a DM by clicking on this little area right here. And type in Ashlyn, type in Brittany, and you'll see our profiles populate. All right. Happy learning, happy growing. Bye.